Welcome everybody to a very special man-on-the-street version of the Weed News with Mike Cannon. I'm your host, Mike Cannon. We're going to go out there on the street, interview some people, see what they think about the new law that you can carry less than 25 grams of marijuana in New York City and only get cited with a ticket. Let's see what these bozos have to say. I'm sorry, they're probably very nice people. All right, I'm here with Mike. Have you heard about the new marijuana law passed in New York City?
Yes, I did.
You can carry less
grams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that?
I think it's better than it was.
I'm the wrong person to ask because I was born with a twin brother.
Cut the shit already and already legalize it. I mean, there's no point in bullshitting anymore.
Washington, D.C. just recently put recreational marijuana in legalized. So how is the capital of our country more or just, setting the tone and still it's not burning like a wildfire?
That's a very good question. I think you should go down to D.C. and ask them.
Right? That's what we should have done, dude. We should have gone to D.C. and just been like, what the picket the goddamn White House. Also ask him about Sandy Hook. Do you think it's a step in the right direction in terms of the legalization, or do you think this is kind of where it's going to stay for a while?
I think that it's a step in the right direction, and I also think it's just another way to try to appease the people that are really trying to ask for it.
What do you think it's going to take for the full legalization to come into play?
I think it's the reps that are dragging their feet. Maybe they're just scared.
Yeah, they're probably scared because they have to pay off still the people that are in charge of locking up brown people.
Exactly. You're definitely right about that.
Everybody in Senate right now should smoke a ton of pot, get together and be like, oh, this isn't that bad.
Well, they're definitely going to have to, open up a million new fucking government regulation buildings with all sorts of shit we're going to have to pay for.
Right? How many new white people are going to get jobs due to this? It's going to be fantastic.
I think this is a step in the right direction for the city.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that we have just, people drinking a bottle of Pinot Grigio and then driving the opposite way on a highway is, hey, why not let them smoke pot and probably be a little more tuned into their drive?
Nobody knows who invented jazz, R&B, hip-hop, house music. I'm the inventor of crib music. 25
grams seems like such an innocuous number that, I get it that 28 is an ounce,
yeah.
Right? Math, boom. But, 25 just seems like kind of a weird number to just lower it to.
I'm the world's first hip-hop ice dancer.
I don't know why they chose that either. Maybe 25 sounds nice. Maybe they're like, oh, it's not quite 26. It's a nice round number. Maybe they didn't want to go even.
Right.
Who knows?
I think it's a number they came up with randomly.
Yeah, it stinks of like, well, maybe they'll consider this freedom. It's like your parents allowing you to eat 5 pieces of candy the night of Halloween, and then next day you can have whatever you want.
Yeah, right? No.
I don't know if that analogy works, but
it didn't really make sense.
I sure sold it with confidence, didn't I?
Is that a wrap?
That's a wrap. Well, that's it for a very special Man on the Street episode of the Weed News. I've been your host, Mike Cannon. I think we got some very interesting insight from the people on the streets of New York City. It was a tough go to get any girls in there because 4 bearded, breathing heavy dudes that don't blink too much is apparently creepy for them. Didn't help that I started sniffing their hair as well. Well, that's it for this one. See you next time. I don't know what this was.